Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Kate and Brandon.
Kate and Brandon. Who comes to this court to seek justice?
I do.
All right, and you are Kate, I presume.
I am the
All
Kate,
right.
yes.
All right. And what is the nature of your dispute?
Over the past year, my husband has purchased 6 smart speakers and
Oh boy.
more smart bulbs and plugs and accoutrement
Sure.
for said smart speakers than I could probably shake a stick at.
Right, now by smart speaker, you're talking about I don't know how to do this without brand names, like a remote
Sonos?
like a Sonos, like a remote speaker system, or like a device like a
That you talk to like
The ones that are always listening.
A
Right.
device made by one of the larger retail organizations
Sure. So like
across the world.
right. So
a
everyone
Walmart talks a lot.
talks a lot and listens more.
Yes.
Like Alexa, subscribe to the Judge Sean Hodgman podcast.
Alexa, play Huey Lewis and the News Sports. It's my famous catchphrase, ladies and gentlemen.
So, you have more than one of these devices in your home.
Yes.
Okay. And your concern is what?
I am no longer able to use my lights like a normal person.
You can't turn them on and off
No.
because they're all programmed.
They're all programmed based
Yeah, no,
on...
I see your
For the
Let the
benefit
record-
of the audience at home, Brandon has raised his hand in the universal symbol of, well, actually.
Brandon, you will have your say. So but finish your thought. You can't
Yes.
turn your lights on and off because why?
So the bulbs are all connected to the smart speaker,
Sure.
and they are programmed to turn on and off based on voice commands.
Got it.
So you have to not only remember what the voice commands are precisely.
Well, what has he?
My voice is my password. Verify me.
Nice.
It's just like machine, turn on the light.
Well, you would think it would be that simple, but I have spent many, I'm not going to say hours, minutes, yelling various combinations of lights on, lights come on, lights, and they don't come on.
Did you try turn on the lights?
That too.
Okay. Brandon, I now call on you. Say your words.
I have not taken away her ability to manipulate the lights with her hands on the switches or the pull cords. That ability is still hers. She can, to her heart's content, turn lights on and off, and I will reset them and make my automation system the way that I envision it.
So you're saying you grant her the free will to crush your dreams if she so chooses.
Absolutely.
We'll simply rebuild, more powerful than ever.
Well, honey, I saw that you turned on the torchieres again with your hand. I hope you got that out of your system. No, it's fine. I just have to go back over and make everything perfect again.
Which is why he got covers for the switches.
I have in my hand a piece of evidence handed to me by Brandon, a magnetic switch and outlet cover for flat modern switches. What does this do? I've never seen such a thing.
So instinct kicks in, right? I'm used to reaching over and touching and turning on and off
Right.
the lights.
You're an old style human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school, I reach over, and this is basically to prevent me from inadvertently, out of habit, using the switches.
Brandon, did you ever consider just like taking the switch off and fraying the wires a little?
I did shop around for a collection of smart speaker activated light switches. These are only like $3.
So, wait a minute. You said that she can turn the lights on and off with her hands however much she pleases, and yet
Absolutely.
you're blocking her from doing that very
with,
thing.
with perhaps a obstacle as difficult as removing a refrigerator magnet.
But why at all? Why do
Because-
that? What benefit is it to your system that she not touch a light switch?
Because then you can enjoy the convenience of sitting on the couch, speaking to the device and having it do for you, and not have the hassle and the burden of standing up and walking over to the switch and turning the switch off. I am saving her minutes.
Oh, easy. It's not mob justice yet.
I'm a monster. I know I'm a monster. I never claimed I was not a monster.
Brandon, you're adorable. I love you. I'm thinking of asking you to marry me.
Taken.
Because I think you might be on the market soon. Quick question. Your automated lights, are they just, regular light, or do you use colored lights and schemes?
Predominantly, they are regular standard lights. In a couple of select locations, I have the ability to manipulate color, and that allows for some really fun, cool
I have the
things.
ability to manipulate color. Finally, I may make this world perfect. And you cannot stop me, Spider-Man. Let the record show that someone in the audience said smart speakers are sexist. They don't listen as well to women. That's interesting.
That could be part of my problem. My 8-year-old daughter and I have had many afternoons where we've come home and just frantically tried to get lights to turn on, and we give up, and we take the magnetic thing off, and we're like, forget it. We're doing this.
Our 4-year-old daughter has no problem controlling the lights with her voice.
Well, here's the thing. So I have some of these lights too, these smart lights, and we also have a smart device that we had to rename our electronic friend, because every time we talked about it, it would activate, and then suddenly we would be listening to Dolly Parton, which is not terrible.
Worse things have happened.
Yeah, that for sure. And it is a confusing transition in human history. You know, there's a futurist named Juan Enriquez who gives a very interesting talk about how Homo sapiens and Neanderthals they lived together for a long, long, long time before finally Homo sapiens said, enough of you guys, and they ate their brains, and that was it for them. And he said there's no reason to believe that in the future, given advances in medical science and so forth, that essentially there will be a new species of human that will live alongside us for a long period of time. We won't just be immediately replaced by Brandon and his ilk. And what we're seeing is that stage of human evolution right now.
Yeah, that new species, of course, are called Cylons.
Cylons or husbands with schemes. I think that it's important for humanity that you learn to live together. And this Cold War that you are waging, Brandon, with your magnetic switch covers, that has to stop right now. Give that to me.
Let the record reflect, by the way, that when John threw that switch cover into the audience shrunk away, terrified.
It's like I was throwing a cup of malarial mosquitoes into the audience. I like this stuff, even though I know that my privacy is completely violated, that it's collecting data on everything that I do and say and everything I choose.
But not her, because it doesn't listen to her.
I know. Well, did you tell it not to listen to her
No,
to protect
I did
her?
not.
All right.
She has the ability to train it if she opened up the app and have it listen to her voice and go through a number of steps.
No. You can live together, but in your separate styles. Let her. She has the human right to use light switches. Don't tell her to talk better to the machine. Do something to the machine so it listens better. What else did you want out of this? Anything other than me yelling at your husband?
That was just a bonus. The bit with the switch plate cover going into the audience was.
You're not asking to get rid of all of this technology, are you?
No,
Right.
no. I appreciate the festiveness that he has brought to the house, but
They go red and green at Christmas time, orange and purple at Halloween, and it plays Monster Mash. It's great.
My ruling stands, you're adorable. But you need to make your house livable, not just for your species, but for those of us who will soon be left behind. We're relics. You should treasure us. This is the sound of a gavel.
Thank you, Kate and Brandon.